Hi there, I just wanted to quickly go through some quick directions on how to use my Blurb Booksmart templates. So once you've downloaded and unzipped the product, you'll want to go ahead and open up your Blurb Booksmart program. Click on the More Options and import a quick start book or template. Then you're going to navigate over to wherever you've got your template saved and go ahead and click Import Template. Now you'll see that the book is here in Booksmart with all of the layouts along the bottom, and the book will automatically import with the black grids. You'll also see over on this side your cover layouts, and if you click on one of the inner pages, you'll see all of the page layouts. When you hover over a page layout, it'll give you the name of the page layout. So this is a Grid 17 Right layout. On this one, that means that when you use that page, you're going to go ahead and come down here and find Grid 17 and match it up with it. I'll show you a quick example of that without disrupting the flow of this book here. I'm going to go ahead and just insert a blank page here, just before page 1, and I'm going to come over here to My Page Layouts. And we're going to do, page 1 is a right-handed page, so we're going to find a right-handed layout. Apply, let's see, Grid 17 Right. So there's my layout for my photos and my text. And then I'm going to come down here and find grid number 17, click it and drag it right over that outer box. And now you'll see that your layout has got the correct grid for the layout. Okay, the next thing I want to show you what I do is a way to quickly fill up my book here. Well, I guess it's not that quick, but this is what I'm doing. So to get my photos, I use Lightroom to sort my photos, and then I export my photos as JPEGs into iPhoto because I like to use Apple TV. Everything that's exported into iPhoto has already been edited, keyworded, tagged, so they're all relatively good pictures. They're my keepers. So I just come on over to here to the filter, and I click over on iPhoto, and I'm going to click 2012. And that's going to show me all of my 2012 photos in iPhoto because one of my events in iPhoto is called 2012. Now, if I want to import some of the Becky Higgins Project Life journaling cards and filler cards, what I'm going to do here is go over to Get Photos, My Computer. I'm going to navigate to my folder that has all of those items in one file, hit Choose, and you should see these pop up at the bottom of your film strip. Well, I guess at the bottom depending on how you've got it sorted right here. Okay, so now I scroll to the bottom and there's all my Project Life, my filler cards, my journaling cards, and things like that. So it's really easy to get started. So for this first page, I'm just going to quickly show you how to drag and drop just to give you an idea of really how quick it is. I'm going to take this photo right here. I'm just going to drag it over up there. I think my computer is still trying to load the images, so it's being a little bit slow. Let's try and, oh, there it is. Okay, it should be faster once your images are loaded. Okay, so let me go up towards the top to see if some of these other images maybe will load a little bit quicker. Okay, so here's another picture. I'm just going to drag it and drop it. Now, as long as your picture was already sized, not for 3x4, but as long as it was already sized vertical, you should be able to just drag it over and drop it. And I'm not sure what would happen if we took a horizontal one. So let's try it. If I drag and drop, it looks like it worked fine. It just kind of zoomed everything and cropped it for me. Now it's easy to move these photos around as well. So once you see that little square there, you can click on that and use the arrows on your keyboard to position the photo exactly how you want. Okay, now let me show you a little bit on the journaling cards. Okay, so the journaling cards and the filler cards are going to work the same way as your pictures. So if I take one, just this one for instance, I'm going to bring it over, drag and drop. Now it's all ready to go, and let me show you one that's got graphics on all sides. Drag and drop. One thing that Becky Higgins is, her graphics all have these rounded edges, and there's not a way to make rounded edges inside of Blurb Booksmart templates. So what you'll notice when you hit the print preview, let me zoom in here, see how it kind of clips off the edges? I'm not super crazy about that. I would rather just have a nice straight edge. So what I do is I click on the image and I come up here and I usually enlarge it to 103%, and that usually gets it from edge to edge. I don't ever usually have to go above that. So I've selected it. I'm going to go over here to the 103%. Now if you come back over here and do a preview on your book, you can see that it's going edge to edge and lining up really nice. Okay, next thing I want to do is add some journaling. So the journaling, there's a text box inside every one of these photo boxes. So you just click on it and you can see it highlighted there in orange. Come on up here and choose your font and choose the size, and you can, you can just start typing away. Now if I get down here and let me just get some text on here. Down at the bottom where that and sign is, I don't really want my words to go over that. So I'm going to kind of want to work around it. It's pretty easy with this text because, you know, I'm going to only go so far and stop. But if you were working on a different journaling block, say, let's find one, say one like this. I'm just going to replace it. You can kind of see that your text is going over there. So to fix that, get your journaling card in place and go right up here to Edit Layout, and you can zoom in and you can see where you need to move that text box. So just click the text box, which is that inner box, and just drag it right over, watching your graphic as you go, and just hit apply. Don't save it, otherwise it'll override your original layout. And there you go, it's all set. It's giving me a little bit of a warning here though because I had too much text in there, so I think it fixed it for me. It just must have made it smaller or something. Okay, so that is how easy it is to use these Project Life templates. Another thing that's cool is if you change your mind later on and you're like, oh, I do want to use a different card there, I don't really like it, it's pretty easy to swap them out. Okay, so the next thing I want to show you is all of the different layouts, and I'm going to give you some examples on my blog too, but this just shows you there's 37 templates included, and most of the pages have a left and a right page. So I'm just going to quickly go through to show you the different layouts that are included in the Project Life Blurb Booksmart template pack. You've got your standard template here. Here's another version, another, and I'll just quickly go through these so that you can see what is included. Some of them, most of them are the same as what you'll see with the Becky Higgins templates, and some of them I've changed them just a little bit. Like this one isn't one that she makes plastics for, but it fits the cards and it fits the photos, so it works for me. And a couple others. And then this would be like a full page photo. A couple more things that I forgot to mention when we were on this page. So like I said, there's a text box over every photo spot. So you could go ahead and type text right on top of a picture as well. So if you wanted to come down, choose your font. You can even change the font color if you want. You can change the font size, and then you can type. Let's change that so you can see it a little bit better. You can go ahead and type right on top of your photo. You can center it here. You can do all sorts of things, and then it's right there ready to be printed, and you didn't even have to take anything into Photoshop or Photoshop Elements. Okay, and then one more thing that I forgot to show you. It's really easy if you don't love the look of a white white background with the white journaling cards. If you wish that you could see the grids a little bit better, one thing you can do is go up here to the backgrounds, and you can pick whatever background color you want. You can come over here and use this tool to find one, but you just go up to background and you can click to apply a background to your book. And what that'll do, I think you can even apply it to all the, yeah, apply to all pages right there. So then you can come on back over here and preview your book, and you can see that it makes the white of the cards stand out just a little bit more, if you prefer that. Okay, so I hope that was a good tutorial and kind of a tour around how the Project Life Book Smart templates work. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks.